Welcome back to another segment of Dishin' on Daytime. I'm back here with Emily Lanigan, Director of Community Education here at the Niagara Falls Culinary Institute. We're back in your house, Emily.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. You're going to be teaching us the dangerous side of cooking.
Yes, knife skills.
Knives out for this one, okay?
So this is one of the first things that all of my students want to learn to know.
Okay.
To be able to handle a knife like a chef. So I'm going to show you a couple tips. First thing, we've got our cutting board.
Yes.
Underneath our cutting board is a damp paper towel. So this keeps it from moving around on your cutting board.
Okay.
Keeps it a little bit safer.
I did see this on TikTok.
Yeah, there you go. Also, let's take our knives.
Okay.
So this is called a European knife. So if you had a Japanese style knife or a santoku, this tip goes all the way down to the board.
Ah, okay.
So the way that you're supposed to hold this is with your thumb and your forefinger on either side of the blade way up here.
Okay.
Got that? Mm-hmm. And then your middle finger is going to go in this notch.
Oh.
Right here. A lot of people hold it back here like this or way back here like this, but it doesn't give you a lot of control. Okay? So way up here, crunch either side of the blade, finger in this little notch.
Okay.
Got it?
I've
All
been
right.
holding a knife wrong my whole life, by the way.
Fantastic. I'm glad I could teach you this.
Here we are.
So we're just going to practice here. You're going to hold your fingers in on this side, and we're going to use a rocking motion with this knife. We're not going to go straight up and down like that.
Okay.
Okay? So let's take our onion. We're going to make a nice flat surface first because that's safe. So we're going to cut off this end. I'm just going to do a slight sawing motion like that all the way off. Perfect. We're going to push that to the side. And now we're going to flip it over and do the other side.
Okay.
There you go. And now we've got a nice flat surface, so we can cut this in half. It's not going to wobble. Pretty safe. We're going to cut this right in the middle. And now we've got two flat
surfaces.
Look at that.
Look at that.
So you can peel these, and while I'm peeling, you can smell that the onion's coming up. It's going to make your eyes water.
Okay. I did hear another trick on TikTok, so I want to hear from the expert if this is real.
Let's hear
Someone
it.
said to wet a damp cloth, like a paper towel, kind of like what you did, but hold it here, because it said that the moisture would absorb whatever is going to make you cry from the onion. Is that true?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, no offense to the wonderful TikTok people out there, but I'll tell you why that's not going to work. So you think about science class, we had 8th grade biology, cells, cell walls, okay? Onions are made out of cells with cell walls. It's got onion flavored goop in it. When we cut those cells, that goop gets into our eyes, makes it burn, makes us cry. A dull knife has a blade like this. It's very wide, crushes a lot of cells going down. So a lot of goop comes out. If your knife is sharper, it crushes fewer cells going down, less goop comes out, less stuff hits your eyeballs.
Oh, so the key to not crying is to have a sharp knife.
Sharp knife. Also, it works so you don't get hurt as much, because you're not forcing it down as much. And also, we're made of cells full of goop. So the sharper your knife is, the less it's going to hurt you if you do end up cutting yourself.
I see. Okay, okay.
All right, so we're going to show you how to cut this 2 different ways. So let's take the peels off here.
Alrighty.
And you can save these for stock if you've got a Ziploc bag at home. I do that a lot. And a lot of people ask me, which way should you cut a half an onion like this, depending on what you're cooking?
Right.
Okay? So, if you want your onion slices to stay nice and solid in your whatever you're cooking, you want to make sure that the cut ends are facing you. So we're going along the lines of the onion like that. So we're going to take our knife, thumb and forefinger against the blade.
Okay.
Yep. Middle finger there. We're going to do your hands like this. Yep. And we're just going to slice down gently like this. There you go. Perfect.
Okay, I definitely went in a little thicker than you
That's all right.
did.
That's totally fine. All right, so you're going to start with your tip on the board.
Okay.
And then rock down like that. Perfect. All right, so this will make it so these stay the same shape in your soup,
like
your French onion.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, okay.
If you want your onions to melt down a little bit, we're going to cut it with the side that we cut. So we're going to cut it along the half moon side. This is cutting the cells and the way they're structured crosswise so that they fall apart a little bit more in whatever you're cooking. So that's just a little tip.
The viewers are learning that I'm very bad at cutting.
Through the months that we're doing this, she's going to get so good you don't even know.
But not too bad.
No, that's perfect. If you're somebody like this who isn't very skilled with using a knife, we have classes all the time. Check us out on the website. So, also, this is my favorite trick. We're going to cut up this bell pepper. Okay. We're going to cut up, a lot of people cut it in quarters, like from the top down or whatever. Way easier.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we're going to cut off the top.
Okay.
Just like this.
Okay.
Yep, perfect. All the way down. Switch it around. We're going to cut off the bottom.
Okay.
All the way down. And now we're going to turn so the stem is facing us.
Okay.
And you're going to take our knife parallel to the board like this. And we're just going to cut into one side of the, right, just like that. And we're going to unroll this
Oh!
as it goes.
That is easier than what I've been doing.
Right, and then you have a really nice, even, rectangular piece of pepper. And when you cut this up for like fajitas or something, they're all the same size.
Okay.
So culinary students get taught that consistency and size are good for presentation, good for the way the food looks, but also it helps everything cook more evenly if everything is the same size.
True.
So that's going to help you get a better product at the end.
Alrighty. Okay.
I think these are all the skills I'm going to teach you today, but we will keep going on knife skills.
We are going to have to come back and practice, but hey, like she said, if you're like me, you can come down to the Niagara Falls Culinary Institute and take one of Emily's classes.
I would love it if you do.
And as always, you can find out more information over on the website. Well, you can learn more about the Niagara Falls Culinary Institute by heading over to their website at niagaracc.suny.edu/NFCI.